Good evening, VV Nation. Welcome to the channel. My name is Glenn, Senior Stock Market Strategist for VectorVest. Glad that you're here for the 6 p.m. video. These are stocks that are on my radar. Doesn't mean that I want you to go out and buy them right now and just go back up the truck, but these are stocks that are on my radar, and I'm looking at specific stocks, and I'm going to show you how the VectorVest software allows me to do something special to find what stocks I'm looking for, especially if they're on my radar. Hey, VV Nation, I'm Glenn.
And I'm Ryan, and on May 1st, put it on your calendars. By popular demand, we're kicking off the roadshow in Charlotte, North Carolina. Break down what we'll be doing that day.
We're going to do 2 live streams there. We're going to do the Stock Analysis Power Hour, which is going to be done by Ryan. We're also going to be doing Trending Thursday live stream as well, which will be hosted by me. And in the middle, we've got a special presentation.
We've worked very hard for a special presentation titled Unlocking the Secrets to Financial Success. Now, after the business is done, we're going to have some fun with our VIP experience where we rented out the presidential suite in Uptown Charlotte. We're going to have a very own sommelier hosted by Jarvis Vineyards. And on top of that, we are going to go over to Fahrenheit's, a beautiful rooftop restaurant where we'll be able to get to know our subscribers even more. To register, simply go to vectorvest.com/roadshow.
I'm going to get right into the software. From this software, I created a search in the Unisearch tool. We call this the most powerful search engine ever created. We're going to talk about that a little bit in the roadshow on Thursday in Charlotte, just how powerful this tool is. But for the purposes of this video, what I wanted to see is use an indicator that's only found in VectorVest, relative timing, RT, cast on a scale between 0 and 2. Above 1, a stock's in an uptrend because it looks at the short-term price trend of the stock. Below 1, it's in a downtrend. So what I did was I'm looking 1 week ago, I want RT to be less than 1. And as I ran the search today, I want RT to be greater than 1. Now, this is the special thing. I have a watch list that looks at AI stocks and ETFs. I want this indicator to move from below 1 to above 1, but only on this watch list of stocks. If you have not already created a watch list of stocks that you want to look at or things like that, one of the most powerful things you can do in the VectorVest software is build watch lists. And in this case, I'm specifically looking at AI stocks and ETFs, and there's a lot of them in there. But I only am looking for the ones that have gone from below 1 to above 1 in RT, because that tells me that they're in uptrends and they should be on my radar. So when I click and run the search as I record this video right now, out of all of the stocks that were in my list, these are the only ones where RT has gone from below 1, and it goes back 1 week. All of these relative timings were below 1. As I run the search today, all of these RTs should be above 1. Look at that there. The power of the VectorVest system to scan through a watch list of stocks to find you what wasn't in an uptrend last week, which is in an uptrend this week, or as I run the search, look at that. So now I don't have to look at the news. I don't have to look at all of the graphs. I can now hone in on the stocks that are in uptrends. So I went through, and what's my thing? Trade the chart, not your heart. From these stocks that were presented to me, I found the chart that I would use in order to play these stocks. So I'm going to go to the Viewers tab. I've got 5 stocks that I'm looking at. Palo Alto, Ansys, Palantir, interesting, CrowdStrike, and Archer Aviation. Archer I like from a defense play. CrowdStrike I like from an AI protective mechanism, looking at protecting against viruses. Palantir is just an all-around good stock. ANSS and Palo Alto, also with CrowdStrike in antivirus stuff. So all of the RTs are above 1. Now, the relative values and the relative safeties, maybe not that great. The only good fundamental stock that's in this list is ANSS with a relative value above 1, relative safety above 1. Now, if you're going down the path of saying, well, you know, I'd rather, even though they're on the radar, this is fundamentally sound now in an uptrend, maybe you pay attention to that. Then I'm looking at the relative values. Well, only one stock's got a relative value above 1 is ANSS. Keep in mind, these are stocks that are on my radar, but from a technical standpoint. I'm not looking at the fundamentals right now. I'm looking at the momentum of the stocks in the space that has been so beaten up that everybody's looking to get back into. That's why AI stocks are high on my list. I talked about some of those last night video, tech stocks that are reporting earnings. I wanted you guys to keep your eyes on that as well. So with that being said, these are my 5 stocks from the list of stocks that had an RT below 1 last week and an RT above 1 this week. Now, let's talk about when to buy them. I'm going to graph them all. I'm going to give you some buy points. I'm looking at Palo Alto. Look at that. Trade the chart. Uptrend. All right. RT above 1. I'm not feeling volume going down. It's a flag, but I'm going to keep my eye on it. And I'm watching volume go down as the stock is approaching a level of resistance. I've got a buy point. Stock just moved from a hold to a buy as well with a nice move up. I got a buy point of 190.01. Now, that gives you about $5. If you are a little bit more aggressive, would I be mad if you got into it now, 12 cents higher than the high? No. But understand, you will get a little bit of headwinds at this level of resistance. I love that RT is above 1. Let's go to the next one. ANSS, let's draw a freehand line from this low. There it is. Whoop, there it is. Upward trend. Gotta love that, right? 3 and 8. Notice I'm also looking at 3-8 in here as well. 3 and 8 is positive, coming up to a level of resistance. My buy point, 327.72. That's a lot of move. But you know, that might not be a bad play to wait, because look at the wick happening on today's candle. I do understand that it's in uptrend. I do understand that the 3 is above the 8, but maybe you wait for a little bit more confirmation. But again, if you get into it now, I wouldn't be mad at you, because you do have trend, you do have the 3-8. It's moving a little sideways right now. Maybe you wait until it gets above this level of resistance. RT is above 1. Overvalued, man. I'm not afraid of buying overvalued stocks right now if the market is looking like it wants to move up. We also got to keep in mind what's going on in the market. Is the market moving higher yet? I'm watching the buy to sell ratio really not making me feel super warm and fuzzy, because not a lot of stocks are becoming buy recommendations. You notice that this stock is moving up from its low, trending up, 3-8 cross, still not a buy yet. I like this as a more not aggressive, but more prudent way to get into the stock. I do like the move up though. All right, let's go to the next stock. Palantir. I did a video recently. I gave a buy point of 98.48. Where is it now? 114. Guess what? I'm going to give you another buy point at 115.93 in case you missed that one. It is trending higher. The 3 and the 8 are in place. I've got headwinds at 128.45. Could I buy now? Look at that, 128 compared to 114. I got moved to move up, but this is where the headwinds is going to happen. The stock has moved from a sell to a hold to a buy. RT is above 1. Love the rising earnings on this as well. Volume is pretty steady. I like Palantir still. I like that stock, and I cannot lie. But today is a little bit of an indecision. If you decide to buy today, 12 cents higher than the high, or wait for a more prudent way to get in higher than this level of resistance. Next stock, let's look at, wow, CrowdStrike. Look at that. From this low, bottom left, top right, trend line, look at the 3 and the 8, buy point, 455.71. That's a little bit more to wait. Could you buy it now? Yes, you can, but you're going to get headwinds at this 455.59. I'm going to look at a buy point again of 455.71 to be more prudent. RT is above 1. Earnings is falling, but from a technical standpoint, it's got momentum, and that's why they're on my radar. And the last stock in here is Archer. Buy point, $9.26. I've got upward trend. I've got the 3 and the 8. Where's it slowing down? Right at resistance. 5 cents higher than the high is the more prudent way to get in. 827, as long as you buy 5 cents higher than the high, but you're going to catch headwinds here. I'm giving you the prudent way to get in because I want you to have more continuity to the momentum. But for those of you a little bit more aggressive, I'm not afraid to tell you to take them. Now, for the purposes of this video, I've given you buy points. But for the purposes of this video, I'm going to put these stocks into my radar portfolio, and I'm going to do it now, and I'm going to put tight stops on it. So what do? I highlight them all. I highlight them all. I right-click. I go down to add to portfolio. Where's my portfolio I want? I want 2025 2025. Keep going, keep going, keep going. I got a lot of portfolios. There it is, Glenn's Radar. Boom. I'm going to click on next. How much money do I have in that portfolio? $19,110. Let's go click on buy, spend. I'm going to go 19,110. All right, there we go. It puts $3,822 into each stock. All right, now, again, I've given you the prudent buy points, but for the purpose of this video, now that I've done the video, I'm going to put them into that portfolio. Next, let's open up the portfolio. Overall, the portfolio is down about 4.5%. Let's go see now my new stocks on the radar. Let's go see if we can move that back into the positive. So there we go. I've created the trades. But again, I want you to know that I set the buy points for you. Some of these are overvalued. I am looking more at momentum in these plays rather than the fundamentals of the stock. If the market's really starting to move, these AI stocks have been so beaten up, and I think the market's ready for these stocks to move. Now, talking about stops, I'm going to click on edit. This has trailing 10. I'm going to customize that. And I'm going to go and I'm going to change the stops to a trailing 5, just in case the market does not want to move with us. I don't want to take a big loss. If the market starts moving up and this portfolio starts moving up, I will then alter the stops to a trailing 10% stop. Just as I put these stocks in, they're all starting to move up in my portfolio right now. Folks, I don't think it's just happen chance that I'm on the trail right now of looking at AI stocks. I think that they have an opportunity to move up higher. And with that being said, we're going to see if we can change this around from being negative to being positive. But this is my nice most recent video now on the stocks that are on my radar. Hopefully I've put them on your radar, and let me know what stocks are on your radar in the chat. All right, let me know what stocks are on your radar in the chat. But I love that I use the power of the VectorVest software to look at a watch list. From there, to drill down from that watch list and watch the stocks using another indicator only found in VectorVest. RT less than 1 last week, above 1 this week. And now we've got them into a portfolio, but I've gone the extra step to give you all buy points on these. Use it as gospel or guide. Folks, I love bringing these videos to you, and I'm hoping that they're making you some money. So for that, folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya.